Aber was ist mit der
And
Lobby
we
los?
are live now.
Ja. Evening stream.
Yeah, we don't have
Welcome.
any GTFU drivers in here, and ART
Yeah.
drivers are leaving the room. Not sure
Yeah.
what's
So
happening. Yeah,
something is wrong with the lobby. It seems. I don't see any cars. They checked in,
this,
but they.
yeah, there's actually no car on track. So
Okay.
just
Lobby reset.
let me have a quick look if I can
Yeah.
leave the pits. So yeah, I could.
Let me see if I can leave the pits. No, I can't get in. Violation. Of course, I don't have the right car with my steward account.
I think
But still.
it's open for this one. There's no.
Yeah. No, I'm just curious why we don't see any cars in the list
Yeah,
on the right side.
yeah. So maybe I will close the lobby. Yeah, I think I
Yeah.
close the lobby and reopen it again.
Yeah. Weird.
Yeah, gonna do all the stuff we need to do in the game, probably.
Yeah, so I'm already seeing 6 people in the stream. Welcome everybody. And for those of you who either participated or watched this afternoon's stream, this will be part 2 of Round Sardinia, let's call it, because both races will be taking place in Sardinia again, but with 2 different cars this time. We'll have the Red Bull Junior in race 1 and the Premier race for the Group 2 Lexus. So it's going to be very interesting to see how the race shapes up.
Oh,
So
the
lobby's
lobby
back up.
is back up. Yeah.
Alright, I'll just let people join. And just let Discord know that the lobby has been set up again.
So hello again. So can we see now the drivers are able to tick in and enter the track? This would be awesome game. Please, please,
Yeah.
please.
That would be kind of nice.
So
Hey Couch Racer, hey Dave, good to see you guys again. So
people
what's
are
really
joining.
is where are the GTFU boys?
Mm-hmm.
Welcome Sonic.
Well, yeah, let's hope we see some action here when
Yeah.
the lobby decides to. We can have one, but still, no one is really ticked in into this lobby.
So this looks really strange.
Looks
And
really strange. Yeah, maybe someone else needs to copy the lobby settings and try to host.
yeah, I'll ask
This.
Kaza if they are able to join. So let's see if chat works.
Someone maybe, yeah, could answer in the chat.
Yeah. Hopefully this has nothing to do with the manufacturer's cup.
This is so strange that nobody is ticked in.
Yeah.
Here we go.
All right.
I
So
see.
they were just all just
Yeah,
waiting.
waiting. Well, probably waiting. Yeah. So,
All right. But still, where is Team GTFU?
where's Team GTFU? Yeah.
Yeah.
GTFU MIA. What's going
Yeah.
on?
What's going on?
We have 1, 2, 3.
All right, Kaza just wrote in Discord that they're on their way.
They're on their way.
Perfect. All right.
They're probably just finishing their practice session before the
Yeah,
race.
exactly. So I'm going to announce quali start at 20 past the hour.
Once the drivers are in.
Yeah,
So Obese
exactly.
is here. Okay. And here we go. Well, drivers are joining the lobby now.
Perfect.
Lando as well. Beardy McBeard. Okay.
Beatty McBeard. Yeah.
I have to speak slowly there. Beardy McBeard.
Tongue twister. All right, Wacky joining as well. So there's Kaza.
Kaza's here, yep.
So looking good. So just missing Deering and Linebus.
Hello again, Ray.
Hey, Ray.
Yeah, so I heard someone is on track now, so we can actually use the spectate mode. Here we go. Finally.
Let's go.
So then let me grab my keyboard.
Oh yeah, I thought I should remind you about the replay function.
You should,
and
yeah.
We should use that.
Definitely, yeah.
All right, there's Deering. I think I'm just missing the line bus.
Just opening the cheat sheet again for the fancy shortcuts.
Hey, here's. Enjoy the race. All right.
Where is that link? So here we go.
Here we go.
Playback. Okay, so Z is set the keyframe, and then X, Z, and V will play 5, 10, or 15 seconds. Okay. So Z is the important key. But it only works during the race, so it doesn't work during warm-up or practice. Yeah. And yeah, so just here we go. First GTFU car also on track. So we see both of the car liveries now revealed. So GTFU running with white and red and a little bit of black on the wing.
Yeah.
Here and ART.
Beautiful design.
Some blue and black and yellow. The design here.
Some gray in there as well, or it might be a bit fluid with the black, depending on how you look at it.
Yeah, probably it's a dark gray. Yeah.
Yeah. And today's matchup might be for the Group 1 win already. Both teams equally matched after round 1. As I wrote in Discord, only 2 points separating them. ART currently leading the group, followed by GTFU, and the winner today will most likely advance to the semifinal round. So, a lot at stake. Pressure should be up there, and we are expecting some good racing this evening.
Yeah, probably tricky racing in the Red Bull X 2014 Junior car. It's not that really crazy 2019 X competition model, the Devil Spawn. It's the little brother, definitely the junior.
Yeah.
Much more easy to control, but still, it feels like a Formula One car. As a junior car. What was in the chat with Kaiser?
Yeah, I
Didn't
gotta
get that.
check back. So I need to have last minute reserve. Heard nothing from Lime. Okay. Well, not a problem, Kaza. As long as it's another GTFU sign up, we can accommodate last minute dropouts. So
wait for Sluxy to appear in the lobby.
yeah. I would be a bit late for a free agent, but of course we have 6 others or 5 other GTFU drivers available. And of course it would be good to know who's reserving for Limey, because I need to get that sorted on my end.
Mm-hmm. Okay, lap time is what we're looking at for flip flop will be okay in the reserve.
Alright, yeah, check.
Alright. So we should be able to see low 44s here in those cars, judging from my practice time in these cars the last couple of days. But it was always like, yeah, with the wind direction and so, not too easy. And something broke in the background.
Yeah, that was my cell phone, which just dropped from my rig. I think I'm gonna close the match now. All good.
Langston now, yeah, with 0.6, 0.7 up on his time, so it looks like the low 44s, maybe even high 43s could be possible here during qualifying.
So we're also probably expecting a little bit of dirty air following cars.
Yep. There is dirty air. Definitely. Not too bad actually, but still a little bit of dirty air is always around. So we just saw flip-flop joining.
Alright, so that means Limey will not make it. Let's see if that has some consequences for the strategy, because we don't know how much flip-flop was able to practice with the team. But it's good to have a full lobby, so welcome Flip.
Yeah.
Best of luck to you.
And for your stream, we will be running with the steering a little bit on board this car. We'll get an impression of this car, so it's definitely a Formula style car. It has it's not a real open wheeler, but still close to what we would call a Formula style car. The cockpit definitely looks like it. And you can see the speeds they are doing for now, so it's slower than Group 3, a little bit faster than Group 4. If I can remember, we had 42s in the Ford Focus Group B car, something like that, and we had 46s, 47s in Group 4.
No, I think 48s was in the Megane.
Okay, yeah.
Low 48s.
So somewhere in between, if we have a look at the lap times. But I think the car drives completely different compared to the Group B car.
I mean, the difference on other tracks would probably be even a little bit greater, depending on how many straights you have, and the top end is of course not that high.
No.
For these cars, but the cornering speeds are of course way higher. With all the downforce. So interesting combos that the teams have chosen.
Yeah, funny that we have 6 times Sardinia Road Track A
Yeah.
for those 8
Well,
races.
it basically looks like that most of the teams just looked at what they had left and said, we haven't raced in Sardinia yet, so let's do that for the next round. And that's probably
Yeah.
what happened.
Collective mind there. I don't know what's in there, but I mean, we have to use all the tracks during the season, so at some point it's just the track that is left.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
and probably now the mind games have started. Which car, which track, and what could be a good combination. Maybe if you look at the playoffs or stuff like that. So this is also something you have to keep in mind, to not just run away with your favorite car track combinations right away.
Exactly. And I mean, I've been following the team's communication in terms of track and car selection, and I'm not going to give anything away from that end, but it's always interesting to see how they strategize and think what the other teams might be doing. And let's just say that great minds think alike when it comes to
Tank Bro, good evening. You're also having a little bit of a watch what ART and GTFU is doing for this combination, so I hope, and I think the CLR guys are also will be watching this one with scouting. Yeah, exactly.
Definitely.
So I'm kind of relieved that we are not too far off the pace here. So in our practice sessions, we were also like in the low to mid 44s so far. So this is something to look forward to.
Don't give too much away here.
Maybe we were just sandbagging. Yeah, I don't know.
Exactly. So we're 2 minutes out.
Interesting. Oh no. Damn it.
And you know it's on tape as well, so everybody can get back to you on that. But
we are only getting
interesting for you guys.
No way, Tank Bro, no way. This is maybe on the hearts, yeah. Come on. But yeah, I think so. This Stuart announced that quali start will be soon, and I'm the lobby host, so I have 2 duties today: starting the races, the qualifier, and also doing a little bit of commentary here. But
going through.
Yeah, it's all lies. Yeah, exactly.
Going through the practice session times. Looks to be a close qualifying.
Exactly. We have ART, GTFU, ART, GTFU. Yeah.
All right. I'll ask if everybody's ready, and then we can get our first quali of the evening underway.
Yeah. So who else is in the lobby? We have 15 guys entered. Super Squid will be streaming.
Yeah, exactly. Super Squid was so all good.
Okay. So have a good stream, Super Squid, as well. Yeah. So I think we are ready.
Let's go.
We'll start the qualifier now. So yeah, with some really fast drivers today. Zeno, Keza, Langster, Deering.
Yeah, I saw Langster on Rory's stream this week, I think, and on Key's stream.
He's climbing up the ranks
Yeah.
in the dailies. Yeah, definitely.
So here we go. And let's see, Langster is out first. So he will try to set the pace, followed by Lando.
No, Tank Pro, these are not with fuel, the qualifiers. They are
exactly. So no tire wear, no fuel, so we want to make it as fast as possible so that everybody has no excuses in terms of tire and fuel conditions.
Okay. Now this will be a big relief for Tank Pro here. Oh, interesting again.
It is written down in the rules, just to be sure.
Hey, Slugsy. Good evening. Nice to have you.
Evening, Slugs. Oi, oi.
Oh, Brohawk, you are
Here we go.
the scout. Okay.
Here we go.
Lurking in the background and now.
Oscar, Yeet, Kaza.
So again, we see cars very close together on track here. Will Team GTFU seems to do some slipstream qualifying here, probably.
Maybe.
I'm not too sure.
Well, we'll see how they sort things out heading into the start-finish line. Langster will begin his lap now.
Yep. Riding with him, he's the first one, so I go on board with him now.
Exactly.
For the lap.
See how clean the lap will be.
It is, yeah, and have a look at the inputs as well. Don't look too close, Team AHR.
I completely agree.
Down the straight. Into the brake, so late braking here. But he made that apex early on the throttle again, yeah. It's always like stay in second, go early third. This is the decision here for T1. And now
trying to always carry that speed through the corner.
Yeah, stay close to those apexes here. Again, early on the throttle onto the run for Chapel. This is, I think it's now set in stone. This is Chapel. No.
This is definitely Chapel.
Again here, try to be close to the apex. The downshift maybe costs a few tenths here. Not that early on throttle, but so far looking like a clean lap. Have a look at the wind direction. So yeah, we'll have a side wind there.
Side wind, headwind. So, but that might help him break into the corner a little bit later.
Yeah.
Expected.
Especially for the chicane. So what interesting to see that Langster used first gear here for the rotation. Look at that, Arden. I'm not the only one doing this. Okay, nice. Through that chicane, and now last time heavy braking out of earlier second gear. Yeah, that looks about right. So probably a mid to low 44 here.
Yeah, that's what we're expecting. Here we go. First time lap of the evening. And we have a 44-1.
Exactly, yeah.
So Lando will
down. Keza with a
43.5.
5. Ouch.
Already laying down the gauntlet, steering 44-1.
Down
Zeno,
to back to reality for me.
Zeno a 43.7.
Also, yeah. So okay, we are looking at definitely at 43s now for the top guys here. So we have Keza, Zeno, Langster, and Deering. So that the top 4 here.
And all 12 have gotten past start finish, so they will get a second lap in.
Also, we have Dachi. He raced in the first race against CLR and did win the first race here. So definitely one to watch as well for Team ART.
So Langster seems to have made a mistake. He's fallen behind Kaza and Zeno. Or
someone abandoned the lap here as well.
Yeah.
From GTFU. Looks like Deering.
Yeah. So let's see what Langster's second split tells us. He's improving. 0.3 up.
Okay. So
but will it be enough?
See the rest of the grid here. GTFU with Bees and Flip-Flop at the back. But they still have this lap to go.
And somebody spun, at least I heard. Crashers, it was Lando and he got in the way of Deering, so a little drama.
Unlucky, yeah.
Unlucky, of course, and it was the chicane, chicane of doom.
There's a big pileup of cars here. Langster improved.
Still P3 though.
Still P3, yeah.
So Kaza will not improve.
Will Zeno improve here?
Dachi improved. Also
There
44-1.
was a little bit of chaos around. I don't think Zeno will improve. No, he lost too much time here during this incident. So
Let's see if Bees and Flip Flop can improve their lap times. Looking good for Bees. Bees P9, Flip Flop P8. And look at look at how close it is.
And we forgot the sweeper of doom. Yeah.
Yeah. I called it the chicane of doom. I'm sorry, Arden. Mea culpa. It will be the sweeper of doom from now on.
Okay, so here's your qualifying result. Kaza takes pole position ahead of Zeno and Langster. Then it's Deering. So top 4, nicely split. Then we have Dutchy, Chelsea, Beardy for ART taking the next spots. Flip Flop P8. Go to the second page. We have Lando, Bees, and Wacky, 1911, and Nick No One at the back for now.
Alright, race start at hour.
So we have about 3 minutes. Yeah.
Get your tires sorted.
That's it, yeah. So could also the same rule applies for this race again. All 3 compounds have to be used throughout both races today. And it will be an interesting decision again, because I think in race 2 they used the Group 2 Lexus. And which car is easier to drive under hard tires? That will be the question. I would assume the Red Bull would be a bit easier than the Group 2 Lexus, but yeah.
You never know.
You
just never know. So the first 5 points have been scored by Team GTFU, thanks to Kaz's pole.
Yeah, but looks like an evenly spread field here throughout the grid.
Definitely. And maybe Nick probably got a bit unlucky with Lando's spin after the sweeper of doom. So he might have been a bit higher up as well, be able to improve, which would put the field even closer. But it's looking to be a very competitive and close race. So.
Exactly. So yeah, we close to the start now. Final minute.
So this is that point where I'm getting nervous as well.
Nervous now.
Yeah, you know, everything goes to plan. The start is good.
Yeah.
Everybody survives T1. We all know how tricky that can be in Sardinia.
It is, but the spectate cameras looked fine from earlier, so I don't expect any camera glitches today. And
no lobbies seem to be good.
Yep. I hope we have a good race. So we hit the 30 mark.
Yeah, let's do it.
We are ready to go. We'll start the race. Good luck, everyone.
Good luck, everybody. And of course, enjoy chat, enjoy stream. Hopefully we'll get to see some good actions with some nice replays today.
Fingers crossed. Oh, replays. Yeah, we have the replay function. I'm glad you reminded me.
I'm not going to let it go.
I'm going to let it go. So just a quick cycle through the field. Kaza on softs, Zeno on mediums, Langster on mediums, Deering on softs.
So all tire compounds being used?
Medium, hard as well. So GTFU opting probably for hard and softs. ART
here we go.
for softs and mediums here. Interesting, definitely.
Kaza with a good start to be expected on the softer compound, so he should be good. Langster and Zeno following.
Nice start, Kaza in the lead, Langster, Zeno. Deering trying to find
and something happened in the background between Bees and Wacky.
So I will have the mark here. Go back and see if I can see this. I have to Wacky. So we are a replay function from the start. Oh yeah, there was contact between
the two GTFU boys.
Oh no.
Taking each other out.
Alright, so we are back. Racing action. Kaza is still in the lead ahead of Zeno and Deering. Langster P4 with a little gap already. See 1 second behind Deering is on the soft, Langster on the mediums, Zeno also on the mediums. And so Kaza and Deering trying to use the soft tires. Deering looking down the inside for a move. Side by side, leaving each other room. Yeah, a little contact.
And Zeno still fighting and holding the position.
Yeah. Zeno stays ahead from now here. But all this fighting will help Kaza definitely to open up the gap here. Yeah.
So I'm just gonna sort out the tires.
So top three, Zeno leading the ART train with Dutchy, Dutchy, Langster, and Nick with a great start here.
Great start. I was just about to say P6.
Chelsea P7. Then Lando in P8, Flip-Flop P9, Beardy P10, Wacky P11, and Bees at the back after the incident, but Bees is using the hard tires, so maybe just thought not use the softs in this race then, keep them for the second race.
Yeah.
Could be an opportunity if you have a bad race number one. Don't start on the soft tires.
So there is strategy in play.
Go on Bees, exactly, Oscar.
Go on Bees.
Zeno is still ahead of Deering here.
But Deering will try, of course,
he has to. Yeah, he has to
everything in his power to get past. But we know how quick Zeno can be. And once those tires are working and he's in a rhythm, it's going to be tough.
Yep. So Deering not able to be really close here. Oh, I think he touched the inside a little bit. No damage though, but it wasn't the fastest way around this corner. Definitely. And yeah, this is probably the race in these cars hard to do an overtake if you are similar on pace. Here the slipstream isn't that strong as well, so you have to be really close to use the slipstream here. But Deering is now in the perfect position. I think he's 0.3 behind.
Yeah.
He will
definitely
probably gain a little bit. But look at that. Zeno is...
Yeah, I mean the top end of these cars comes really into play, especially with some headwind.
So again, look at that. Just 1/10 gained for Deering here in the slipstream. So yeah, this
really interesting to see this.
This the same I witnessed during the practice sessions with this car here. Very tough. Oh, Deering very close to tapping Zeno here. Think it was all fine for you now. And Dutchy P4 on the mediums. Langster not able to go that speed in the race for now. Maybe he will need a bit of warm up. Dutchy had a little moment here.
Losing the rear on the exit.
Go back and see. We just missed it a little bit too late, but yeah, he lost the rear. And now Langster ahead of Dutchy and Nick. P6 really close, those three ART drivers. Chelsea P7 completing the ART train here. So we have 4, 5, 6, 7 cars. Still Kaza is in the lead, 3.5 seconds now ahead of Zeno, and Zeno still stays ahead of Deering here. We're 5 minutes into this race.
8/10. Let's see if it can come down heading on to start finish. But it doesn't look like it.
Don't think. No, this is just about the speed will be the same. So Zeno must have a really good run out of the final turn to maintain that speed here. So it's not even a 10th gained from Deering here, and slipstream is still, I think, 1.2 to 1.5 at some point where it starts affecting those cars.
And looking at the lap time, Zeno's 44.8 on the mediums compared to Deering's 45.4 on the softs. That is very impressive.
Yep.
It just shows how
So,
good he's able to use that car
yeah,
on those medium compound tires.
definitely, yeah. Fastest lap time during the race I witnessed was a 43.8 or so, and judging that each tire compound will probably lose a second, so
Yeah.
it would be definitely a very fast lap here for Zeno. And yeah, doing really great here to stay ahead of Deering, and also
Actually
not really
expanding
losing that much.
the gap a little bit.
Yep.
So,
Interesting. Going down the order, Dutchy P4, Langster P5,
yeah,
Nick
they're
P6.
basically
They're all
working together.
same. Yeah.
A little bit lag
P7.
seen.
Oh, and Beardy got past Lando here, so
Interesting.
it's all of the ART drivers now till P8, and then we have the GTFU drivers with Lando, Flip Flop, Wacky, and Bees.
So it will be even more up to Deering to get past Zeno some way, somehow.
But then again, P9 to P12 all are on the hard tires. So it's definitely a different strategy the GTFU guys are running on this one, using softs and hards for this one. And ART opting for mediums.
And of course, we can't forget about the mandatory pit stop. Pit window will be opening in about 2.5 minutes. And looking at the tires and the fuel, I think everybody will try to extend their stint as long as possible.
Tires is definitely not an issue with these cars after the update. This is just like hilarious. This car, even on the softs, you barely see anywhere.
So, do you think we might be seeing some stops without a tire change, which absolutely would make sense, wouldn't it?
Would make sense, but then again, do you want to sacrifice the softs for the second race? I also think the soft tires on the Lexus Group 2 are so powerful compared to the other tire compounds. Definitely a shot, but since Race Asylum showed us earlier today what's possible with not changing tires, so I wouldn't be surprised if some of the drivers made a late decision to switch strategies here. I know we could even be seeing like going on the mediums the whole race for ART here.
Yeah, and we should also think about the second race. Maybe there is also the discussion to do in the second race. Get 2 compounds out of the way in the first race. I don't know how the tire wear is with Group 2, but always a possibility.
Me neither, but I assume it will be much higher compared to those cars. This car literally weighs nothing now, and this definitely affects tire wear here. This is but Keza comfortable lead here, 4.2 seconds, and this will be
Zeno slowly but surely getting away from Deering.
Yeah, it is, and at the end of lap 6 we could see the first pit stops.
Yeah,
probably for the hard tire runners. I assume the soft runners should go as close as possible to the 20-minute mark. For the pit stop. Fuel is also very, very good on this car. I saw runs where you could get away with a little bit of short shifting and not refueling, or you otherwise just a little bit of refueling needed in this car. So good on fuel, good on tires, nice to drive. So this could be maybe the fan favorite car at the end of the season. Who knows?
Who knows? Yeah.
Who knows?
Who knows? Still, a lot of teams have not chosen to use it, so there's definitely. Of course, this all will come into play for the next upcoming matches.
Pit window is open now, and Zeno looks like he's coming in. Okay, he's
all right. Zeno on the mediums coming in.
On the mediums that early.
On the softs as well.
Yeah.
Basically all of ART are coming in, so
Yep.
this will probably be medium to soft from the looks of it.
They have a team strategy here, definitely.
They sure do.
Everyone is on the same. We will stay with Zeno now.
Yeah. Let's see what he does.
We see no
And,
refueling, and it's softs.
No refueling and softs. So,
Yep.
and that would probably be everyone. And also
All
Lando
of them
coming
on the
in,
softs.
Wacky coming in, Bees coming in, Flip coming in. Let's see what they decide to do. Probably
Yeah.
we'll go on to the softs as well.
Yeah, it would make sense probably, or run the mediums and then softs for the second one. You see, so softs
we'll see.
for Lando, softs for Flip
For Flip,
softs for
for
Wacky.
Wacky, and
Bees
presumptually also
same.
softs for Bees.
So we have like medium and softs and hard and softs for race number 1. Interesting.
So will be interesting to see what now Kaza and Deering will be able to do.
Yeah, Kaza
It's
7
basically go,
seconds
go,
clear.
go.
It is now push, yeah. Push. I think lap 11 should be the end before the pit stop window closes here.
Yeah.
So definitely 4 more laps to push here.
Same will go for Deering.
Yeah,
He's got Zeno
definitely.
out of his way. See if he
Yes.
can immediately improve his time.
Yeah. Also, the gaps between the ART drivers, Zeno, Dodgy, Langster.
So Kaza, of course,
But
having
it is hammer time,
great
exactly,
consistency.
no, yeah. But this also applies to the ART guys now. They have done their pit stop and now they can
Yeah.
push till the end. So
That's definitely.
but I was actually surprised to see them not refueling. So they
No,
will.
but
They
from the looks of
opted-
it, it should work itself out.
It could, yeah. I mean, they have a team strategy and they clearly know what they are doing. So yes,
So Kaza with the purple first sector.
yeah. Do we see a position change here? Nick and Langster? Nope. There was position stay
But
as they are. Kaza, you say, is on a purple
Yeah.
lap.
purple lap first sector. Well, let's see if he can improve also in sector 2.
Yeah. Fuel coming down also helps.
Yeah.
Also have a look
Tires,
at
of
the
course,
wind
still look
direction.
great.
Yeah. So yeah, still a little bit of a side wind here.
So yeah, still
Yep.
purple.
Still purple here.
2 tenths up. Let's see what Deering can do. Deering's also improving on his personal best.
Yeah, would be valuable 5 points here for the fastest lap as well, with grabbing pole
Yeah.
position. And the
And
fastest
of
lap, 10
course,
points.
we need to think about Zeno as well, who's now on his first flying lap on the soft tires.
Yep.
Let's see what he's able to do. I
Yeah,
have him on my screen,
usually-
and he's also purple.
He is? Okay, nice. So usually it takes 1 lap to get the heat into the tires. But you look at that, 43.8,
So-
yeah, that's a...
There we go. Let's see what Deering can do. Basically time trialing now.
Yeah,
Deering 44.8. And here comes
44.8.
Zeno. And like I said, he was also purple.
also, yeah. So Deering's struggling a little bit on pace here. I think he should be half a second faster per lap.
So here comes
we see
Zeno, and what
Zeno,
does he have?
44.2.
Improving, but
Yep.
no 43 for him. But still very quick.
Yeah, Dodgy 44.0 as well, so ART drivers are definitely pushing here. Now,
So Nick and Langster looked like they had a small
Yep.
issue.
they swap positions here, yeah.
improving.
So Langster, after great qualifying, yeah, dropping a few positions here in race trim.
And also, let's see what the
Still
GTFU boys can do.
It's not a problem, as there's still all ART drivers from P3 to P8 here.
So current time gap between Kaza and Zeno is about 29 seconds. Looking at the pit loss, we're looking at 22, maybe 23 seconds. So very interesting to see. It's going to be close between Deering and Zeno.
Yep. Deering was 1.5, 1.8 seconds behind Zeno. And judging the lap times.
I think 2
Zeno,
more laps
Yeah,
for both of the front runners until they have to come in.
yeah, and yeah, it's coming down ever so slightly, the gap between Deering and Zeno. Zeno again with a good lap.
Also must have had a little mishap. He lost another second.
To Keza here, yeah, 10 seconds now the gap.
So, but
Zeno
Keza
with a
and
43.
Zeno,
Now, still very consistent, 44.2, 44.2.
Keza and Zeno actually did the exact same lap time.
Did they?
Lap 8 and 9 respectively, and Zeno was 0.004 of a second slower than Keza on the last lap. So they are really hammering it home.
Evenly balanced, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, definitely.
we have CLR Marvel Mags joining. What is he doing here?
This is our scout. Go away.
I'm not gonna write anything in chat to distract, but of course we will have to remove him after the race if he's still there. No offense.
Yeah, the CLR spy has arrived. Damn it. So what's happening on track here? All a little bit of spaced out here.
Yeah.
So far.
So Keza coming on to start finish to do his
final lap.
To enter his final lap before he needs to pit. The same will go to Verdiering.
Yeah. It's
so
2.5 minutes. So you can't do 2 more laps, even if tires and fuel would last. So 20-minute mark order.
So let's see if Zeno can improve, maybe even catch the fastest lap.
He did. So
no, not sure.
But he gained nearly a second.
So here he comes. Will it be a 43? No.
Again an improvement, but look at that consistency. 44.2, 44.2, 44.1.
Well done.
So this is like, yep.
So also Dutchy, very consistent, 44.0, 44.2, 44.3. Nick No One.
Yep.
Also, so
Langstad, yeah, he's 44.4 now. This looks like more of the lap times he wants to see. 47, 45 lap times. No, this on the softs. It's not fast enough, but so there's still 11.5 minutes left to go this race,
and your spy just left the lobby.
He has seen enough, gathered all the data.
So Keza on the last corner before he goes or needs to pit. Hopefully he thinks about needing to pit. The same goes for Deering, but I reckon they will be in voice chat talking things over. And here he comes.
Keza into the pits.
And Deering will follow shortly after.
15% left.
So, fuel's gonna be interesting. Looking at the fuel, Zeno.
Not very stealthy, did the spy. Yeah, he should have used his alt account, to be fair. Didn't happen. So Zeno coming around the final corner now. Keza will definitely. And he's using the hard tires, yeah. Now Deering.
We'll probably also use the hards.
Yep, Zeno is past Deering here. Quite a margin.
And
also
Dutchy on the mediums.
Dutchy passed Deering here as well.
But Deering on the mediums, so let's see if
Deering
he can make them work
the
a little bit better.
Oh, yep. Okay. Wow,
Keza on the hards.
Didn't expect that, to be fair.
So maybe called an audible.
Yeah.
During the race to see change things up a bit.
Maybe, yeah. So okay, but 4 seconds the gap already from Dutchy to Deering and Dutchy on the soft tires.
So, but let's see how quick Zeno can make that gap.
Yeah, it's 4 seconds. And
come down.
Less than 10 minutes to go. 4 seconds. The softs should be at least 1.5 seconds faster per lap. compared to the Hearts, but then again, it's Keza in the front.
We've seen how difficult it is to overtake.
Yeah.
So it's going to be very interesting how they will play this. And of course, Keza will be putting every bit of effort into his lap times to make those hard works and to be consistent.
Didn't lose that much here. 2/10 probably through the sweeper of doom. And now here, Zeno breaking into the final turn. He gained another 2/10 here. This is definitely the advantage here. But then again, we have long straights, long powers sections. Once you're up to speed, you don't lose that much on the hard tires.
Yes.
But out of those, so I guess after T1, Zeno will gain another 2/10 or so. Just way more traction here, and earlier on the throttle. Yep. 3.1, 3.2, the gap is clearly coming down. And yeah, 8 minutes to go. Yeah, Shaltiers don't think Keza will be able to keep that position, so the difference between the tires is just too big.
Yeah, probably, but you never count out Keza.
No, and still they need to race on the track and need to keep the car on the track, not drive it into a wall, spin the car at some point.
So, but Keza being hunted by the two Dutchmen,
definitely. So
Zeno and Dutchy.
Deering definitely not able to stay with Dutchy. He has to focus on Nick probably behind him. The gap just under 2 seconds here, and also Langster not too far off. We will stay with Zeno now, 1.9 seconds. So yeah, clearly coming down now.
So catching up 1.5 seconds as you predicted per lap. So maybe at the end of this lap you might even be able to attack.
Yeah, I think Keza's tire should be up to the correct temperature now. So 2 laps after the pit stops, the heat should be in the tires, at least better than on the out lap. But you still see the gap is coming down. I'm still impressed by Keza's lap times here on the...
Yes, definitely doing mid 45s.
Yeah, definitely. So
compared to Zeno, he had one off lap, but now did his personal best last time around.
Yeah, I was expecting 46s on the hards, but Keza proving us wrong. 45s are doable. Again, still there's less fuel in the car. Definitely helps here. And now here
in the background, Nick No One attacking Deering around the outside. Deering still holding the line.
Oh, they're going side by side. Uphill.
But this will probably be...
Nick has the inside line now. You think have the better line now coming into the braking zone. Deering around the outside. Nick No One inside. Oh, ran a little deep, didn't.
And now he has to defend against Langster.
And Langster also here now. The back,
this will be tricky going through the sweep of doom.
It is. So yeah. Deering is still ahead. Oh, Langster looking for the dive down the inside. Will he stop
jumping
the car?
Ahead.
He did.
To Zeno. Start finish line. Will he attack at the end?
I've just started my replay here. No.
Oh no! But I can tell you that
get out.
He's right behind Keza.
I'm here. So Keza and Zeno, as predicted. And now we will probably see a move here. No, Keza defending the inside, but you can hang it around the outside. Oh, there was a little tap. So no, nothing happened here. Both stay on track. Yeah, they lost time to Dutchy. Dutchy is also in there. Now Zeno looking for the inside line here.
So this should work.
This should work for him easy with more grip, better line. Kaza
will try to get the switch back.
He is still in slipstream, but will he really have the balls to break that late into the next?
Well, I think he will. He will try.
He showed it many times, definitely. But he has to use
the
long way around. And Dutchy
also there. Great racing from all three contenders. Kaza's basically in a Dutch sandwich.
In a Dutch sandwich, yeah. It is now. Dutchy has to be careful behind Kaza through the sweeper of doom. I like those new names now. And now Dutchy looking.
And pushing Kaza a bit wide, but I think it was all clean. Hard to go side by side to that corner.
Just have a look at that.
And Dutchy didn't appear to have the inside.
Yep. It was like a little wide there, but I think it's okay.
Yeah. Also a bit of lag, of course.
Yeah.
There's our go-to excuse, at least one per race.
Yeah. And also, you have to take into account that both the ART drivers are on the soft tires compared to Kaza with less grip. So it was still a nice move in the end. And ART now leading 1-2 this race. Yeah. Kaza P3. Kaza still holding the fastest lap.
Yeah, but looking at the personal bests, Dutchy is 400ths of a second away, or was 400ths. He did a 43.9 on lap 11.
Okay.
And Zeno did, of course, his 44.0, and it's going to be interesting to see if they try to get that fastest lap. With some slipstream help, I think it could be done.
Could be done. During P5, Langster had an issue, probably. 6 seconds behind.
Yeah, he definitely had a slow lap 15.
Yeah, and we have Beardy P7, Chelsea P8, Flip Flop P9, Lando P10, Wacky 11, and Bees in P12. Now,
I'm interested to see what Shelty found out looking up Dutch sandwich in the Urban Dictionary. I'm really interested. It might be a bit too early, but to be honest, I have no idea.
Let's not broadcast. Okay, so let's keep it PG-13 in here.
So,
and the final lap has started now, lap 17, Zeno and Dutchy.
And Dutchy has the 43.7, the fastest lap, as expected. Slipstream does help.
Ghost also, the Dutch guy in the chat. He put out a smile.
There you go.
There you go. Alright, so Zeno, Dutchy, P1, P2, Kaza, P3. The gap to Nick No 1, 6.7 seconds. So
and
Kaza should keep that position. And now
get the fastest lap in there.
Yeah, you're right. Dutchy got that with slipstream. So great teamwork once again from ART here. By the looks of it.
Well done.
So, and I think now Dutchy should be pleased with that, having the fastest lap, and he might not attack Zeno here, or will there be bragging rights in Team ART for the win? I don't know.
I wouldn't expect any dangerous moves here.
I don't know if they have some sort of inner team competition. Who is the fastest Dutch driver? I don't know.
That's true.
That's true. No. We never know. Yeah, but great drive from Zeno and Dutchy here again.
Yeah, their strategy worked to perfection.
Yeah. Oh, Dutchy with a little wiggle here, but stayed on track, and this means Zeno will win this race. Yes. Probably, unless they are doing a weird maneuver on the start-finish straight. No.
Keeping it clean.
Zeno wins.
Done, Zeno. Well done, Dutchy.
Kaza with P3 in the end.
Also very good showing from him.
Nick No One after not
Starting
ideal qualifying,
from P12 all the way up to P4. Well done.
Deering next GTFU driver, then Langster finishing P6, Beardy and Chelsea next to ART drivers close to each other, P7 and P8. Then you have Flip-Flop, Lando, Dees and Wacky for GTFU to finish race number 1.
Yeah. So that start incident, of course, cost GTFU dearly throughout the race, so they will try to make up for that in the second race. But what we saw at the front was very impressive by all drivers, so hopefully we'll have that same competitive spirit in race number 2. Well done, everybody.
And here we go, Wacky, last driver to cross the line, and here's race 1 finished. A good race, yeah. Definitely interesting to see the different strategies here once again. And just bringing up the race results once again. So Zeno wins race number 1 ahead of Daci with the fastest lap here. I think he wasn't that far off. Yeah, Kaza with a 0.8, 0.7, so really close, the fastest lap. Daci using that slipstream probably here. And Kaza for GTFU. Nick No One, ART, Deering for GTFU again. Langster, Beardy and Chelsea top 8. So it still should be...
I'm just going to post the score. I have it right in front of me.
ART should have the lead.
Yes.
For now.
So GTFU has a lot to make up in race number 2, but nothing is impossible with this format. So going to be interesting to see. And of course they need to think about the overall points as well, in terms of trying to make the semifinal round.
Yeah. So you have all the results needed? I have saved the replay.
I have saved, I've made screenshots.
So I will load settings for race number 2.
Perfect.
And now it's Group 2 time. Here we go.
Yeah.
For the first time in CTC, we see this car on track.
Chelsea asked for a cigarette break. so I'm going to give them some leeway, and we will start the qualifying at 1:15.
Yeah. 10 minutes of warm-up. Sounds like a good plan.
Yep.
So, same track. We see sun now, but a different car. And cars are on track, so I can go into spectate mode and have a look at the liveries.
Yeah, and as always, GTFU has stunning liveries. Spiky always seems to outdo himself.
Yeah, so just see Deering now in the GTFU livery again, red and white, with some, black part in it as well. Having the Bridgestone nicely integrated on the bonnet. But yeah, we are officially using the Michelin tires. But still, Bridgestone makes an appearance on the GTFU car. Nice to see. And it's really, it blends in really nicely here with this livery. So, nice looking car here. So, and then we will go to the ART livery. Again, the blue-purplish color scheme with a little bit of yellow and the gray, blackish color in here. So I'm
very nice.
Have a twitchy thumb today, so I'm not used to using the rotating chase cam feature, but bear with me, I'm getting there at some point. Oh no, the game is glitching.
And we got to mention all the livery creators that have put time and effort into making not only 1 but 5 different liveries for each community. Great job all around.
So yeah,
and it's just beautiful to see
it
the
is
cars on
definitely.
track.
So come on, game! Don't do this to me. I'm so smooth now. I see it from all the different angles here, but yeah, I think we have a good impression now. I can go to the, oops, to the camera mode now,
So,
and oh, that was
so
exhausting.
looking at Nick No One and Wacky running the hards and the mediums, so this might be forecasting
An
race
indicator.
strategy. Of course,
I would,
everybody
yeah,
should be running the soft. This is quali practice.
yeah, but maybe get used to the other compound. They're probably feeling comfortable on the softs
Yeah. Oh,
here.
Deering has major issue heading up and through the sweeper of doom. So another victim has been claimed.
You can't park there, sir.
Nice. Burnout.
Yep. This is a way to clean your tires. Yeah, really. I mean, there's no car behind, so all good.
Well, there is no tire wear, so
That is also
yeah. But of course, there's still dirty tires. That is true.
Zeno can't ready up. Just saw this in the in-game chat. So leave the lobby and
Yeah,
try to re-enter.
exactly.
So again, this will be the race that team TCR and MRL will be looking at, because they have the same combination later on. Not today, but I think on their Racing Tuesday.
Yeah, I can give you the dates. I have them here. So just open up. So after this, we have Team AHR against CLR on Tuesday, and we have MRL against TCR on Wednesday.
You sure? I think CLR and AHR should be running on Monday.
On Monday? Really?
Yeah, really, yeah.
Really? No, sorry. You're right. You're right. I just got my dates mixed up. Sorry about that. So it's Monday and Tuesday, respectively. Yeah. So yeah, you are absolutely right. Oops. All right. Let's hope that Zeno can get back into the lobby and get things sorted. So we will, of course, wait for him to be able to join and race.
Oops, Wacky just missed his braking point here. So for this race, I can't give you any insights because I haven't been practicing this combination. But you can always have a look at Kaza to get an impression what a fast lap time should look like. Here
Definitely.
33.9, okay. Can anyone from MRL or TCR confirm that this is a good lap time in chat? Or just put in interesting and thinking face or whatever.
Arden, what did I ever do to you? Once your liveries will be shown, we'll give you some respect. We'll put some respect on your name. Yeah. I haven't forgotten about you. And aren't we supposed to do comms on Monday?
Probably, yeah. You still have one day left to sort out your issues then, and we'll see you hopefully in the booth then together.
So let's hope Zeno can make it back into the lobby. Otherwise, I think Jaeger, we will try to do one reset.
Yep. Zeno now is charting the room again. Just saw the message appearing.
Yeah, let's see.
So hopefully he can tick in now. We see many cars being sideways or missing the braking point, so
Yeah, I mean the first round, first race probably still has some effect.
yeah.
So let's see if Zeno can properly tick in. Otherwise, we will reset the lobby once.
Whoa, this power oversteer is crazy, even on the soft tires. Holy moly.
Yeah, that's what I heard. So traction control actually might also come to play.
Yeah. Also be like, if you want to play it safe, probably use traction control. It isn't that bad anymore compared to the start of the game or GT Sport. I think where it just interfered quite heavily. Now it's just a nice little safety cushion there for you to run traction control. Okay,
so, is Zeno in?
I have 12 players ticked in now to see.
All right. So, but I think he was ticked in, but he couldn't leave the pit. So let's hope this works for him. I'll just check. Yeah, he seems to be out on track. Perfect.
Yep, P9 here, he's running on track, yeah.
So we're good. So that means in 3 minutes, we will start quali.
Exactly, yeah.
Awesome.
For now we have Gaza and Deering setting the fastest lap times. And very close to each other. 0.03. But we haven't seen Zeno or Dutchy or Langster. And I think also Nick No One is just sitting in the pits now.
Yeah. So maybe they already have put so much practice in that they don't want to give away their times.
Yeah. Maybe that, and we had a little glimpse of slipstream testing here as well, as Arden rightfully spotted. Yeah.
So Deering and Kaza very close together, very evenly matched.
If you have two drivers about that same pace, you might be able to get away with slipstream qualifying here.
Yep. Well, knowing Deering, I think this also is a car that is probably more suited to his style of driving rather than the Red Bull. Yeah. Now Langster with the quickest time.
Now Langster, yeah. 32.9. Oh, here we go.
Look at that, yeah.
Without slipstream.
Nice. Yeah, so, I mean, you probably do have a lot of time to be made if you hit the sweeper of doom correctly.
Yeah.
There's a lot. Yeah. It takes bravery, but if you nail it, I think there's a half a second there.
Probably.
So, one more minute.
One more minute. So I think all of ART has to use the hard tires for this race. Am I correct?
Let me go through the settings real quick, just to give you an update before we start quali. So, ART, everybody needs to use the hards, that is correct. Kaza still needs to do the mediums, Deering still needs to do the hards, and every other GTFU driver still needs to do the mediums.
Okay.
Alright, so I think we're good to go.
We're good to go?
Yeah, right. Let's do it.
Let's put in good luck. Good luck, yeah.
Good luck, everybody. Arden knows a sandbag when he sees one. Yep. Or like I like to say, it takes one to know one. And let's get qualifying underway. Green lights.
I hear the engines. I see cars leaving their pit crews. And it's Langster, seems to be first on track.
And B's right behind him. And then it's Lando.
It's Lando, yeah. But
It's always interesting to see how the logic of the network connection plays out in terms of pit exits.
Pitch release times, and so
exactly.
Interesting. So okay, Chelsea is still sitting in the pits, and he's using the hard tires. I think something went wrong here.
Yeah, he needs to. Well, he probably won't make it in that short of time. So he needs to do his qualifying on the hards. So a little miscommunication on the part of Team ART.
Yeah, I mean out lap, in lap, change tires. No,
not in 5 minutes. You do need to do another out lap.
Yeah.
That probably will not work. So,
probably not. Yes.
So the first course of action is, of course, trying to survive the out lap without any major incidents.
So again, we go with the first driver on track. No, we will. No, we do. First driver on track will be the onboard driver for us for the first lap. It is Langston now in the Lexus RCF Group 2 GT500 machinery here. A beast. It is my favorite Group 2 car.
And it's a beautiful beast, as just a lovely car all around.
It doesn't get that much love compared to the GTR, but it's still a very solid Group 2 car. It's enjoyable to drive. It's a little bit better on fuel compared to the GTR, but we are all in the same car today, so it doesn't really matter.
No worries on that end. Basically just driving style.
Not the Audi. No Oscar. The Audi wasn't available at the time we set up the CTC.
We probably would have gone with the Audi, to be fair, but this is of course something for next season.
The voting process in the background from the CTC admins was quite interesting, to say at least. To get the tracks
figured out we had it, to be honest.
But there was no obvious choice that would have been picked. So
that is true.
But yeah, probably with a new car there would be definitely some love going on for this car. But now I think this was commitment through the sweeper of doom here by Langster.
Yeah, he's really putting his pedal to the metal.
Yeah.
And let's see if he can repeat his 32. His initial lap. Looking good so far. Hang on to the start-finish straight.
Arden, what's wrong with you and the fit? I don't know.
And we have
33.7. Didn't we see 32.9?
Yeah, we did. So here comes Kaza, 33.8. Deering 33.8.
Zeno,
33.5. So maybe this is wind taking some effect.
Yeah, maybe the wind did play a role in the warm-up. It changed a little bit. So, but yeah, Zeno, Langster, Deering, Kaza, Daci at the front here.
And Chelsea is indeed on the softs, trying to get his outlap done, and he might be able to make it. So, last second relief, although he did get some damage now going through the sweeper of doom.
Oh no.
That will cost some temps as well, but at least he has the chance to get a lap in. And he will indeed do so.
He will just, it's now crossing the line here on the soft spot with a little bit of damage.
So going back to the front, let's see what the others are doing.
Don't think it is really slipstream, but we have 4 GTFU cars now. Line astern. Deering is ahead of Kaza now. And Kaza, Deering with a wiggle. But this helps
Zeno
Kaza.
as well.
It was Kaza with a wiggle. Langster improved.
So let's see who can get another lapping. Well, it looks like some of them will get a third lap in.
Deering now. Deering. 33.2.
Look at that. Zeno getting a third lap in.
Yeah. What's the continuation time? I forgot about Daci. No.
Hopefully more than 90 seconds.
It was 2 minutes, I think. It was 120 seconds.
We should be good. We should be good.
So yeah,
So,
we could see a third lap here. Yeah,
Dutchy
right.
with provisional pole.
Yeah, during
The
Zeno
GTFU boys
Langston.
are all still on their final lap, so they
Oh.
timed it perfectly.
Kaza is on a personal best, and he just overtook one of his teammates.
So Deering as well. So this will take some good teamwork and some effort to get an improvement in there. So Kaza now heading into the end of Sector 2. Let's see what he can...
Will he be up? We see the sector times now in. Yeah, but
he's still improving.
But yeah, it wouldn't be enough to get past Langster here in P4. But if he can use the slipstream on the straight...
Yeah, Lando's still there. He can park it a little bit and help out his teammate. So let's see if they choose to do that.
A little bit. But it's also Deering. I guess Deering is behind Kaza and really close, and Kaza was on a good lap.
So Langster did not improve. Here comes Lando. Lando improving to P5 and Kaza. Whoa! 200ths of a second. What a final lap for Kaza. Grabbing pole. Wow.
Adrenaline pumping probably by Kaza now in party chat.
Wow. And Deering into P3. And
Deering P3, Dutchy, yes.
Look at that.
This is so close.
4/10 between P1 and P6. That is great racing. Awesome stuff, guys.
Also Lando very close to Langster here.
Yeah.
Wow.
So amazing, amazing result for qualifying.
Amazing. So again, 5 points for GTFU.
Yeah.
For the pole position here, Kaza, but look at that. Standings very close indeed here.
Well, we love to see it.
Also, and GTFU, ART, GTFU, ART, IT, GTFU. So top 6.
Wacky seemed to have had a problem. He didn't get a lap time in. And Chelsea managed to get a lap time in, but of course that mishap with the hard tires was difficult. So race start in 2 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, Wacky could have been that he had a penalty and lap time was invalidated. You never know. I think interesting, Chelsea. It's interesting, but this is really close. And if this would stay within the race, it will be hard with 30 air, no doubt. But look at that top 6, really close and separated between both of the teams here, the drivers. So, yeah.
All right. So 2 minutes out. Everybody needs to sort their tires. And then we're good to go. Wow, this is going to be a spectacular race from the looks of it.
Spicy might be the exact word here, Ray.
Yeah, definitely spicy.
Yeah, and we'll try to have a sneak peek on the tires before the race starts to get an impression. Odds on T1 drama, less than 10%. I don't know. I hope it will stay clean. We saw it in race number 1. It was.
Yeah, definitely.
Apart from the 2 GTFU drivers, they collided, but it wasn't at the very front. All right.
1 minute out.
So.
You still there, Igor?
Everyone is starting on cold hearts. No, I don't think everyone is starting on the cold hearts.
There's definitely a chance, Arden.
All right, so here we go.
All right,
25.
Let's do it. Yes.
We'll start the race number 2.
Best of luck, everybody.
Here we go. Let me enter into the spectate mode now, please.
Yes, so we are in.
Display all, off. So Kaza on mediums, Dutchy on hards, Deering on hards, Zeno on hards, Langster on hards. Lando on the mediums. Okay, 2 GTFU drivers using the medium tires here, Kaza and Lando.
And here we go.
The lights are out, and off we go.
And we are racing.
Dutchy with not the best of the starts, Deering with the better start here. into P2, I think, for Deering now. Kaza should be able to run away on the mediums now into T1. See, I will save it for now.
Looking good. Looking good so far.
See,
right, everybody made it.
We will have a replay at T1. I use the replay feature now. You see, a little bit of. But yeah, it looked nice. So okay, let's leave it.
Oh,
back
and some
to
drama.
the race. Oh, we
some
see
big drama
carnage
here. All over the place. Oh, two GTFU boys.
Langster. What happened here? Can we have
Lando.
a replay on here?
Oh.
So yeah, here we go into the right hand of the chicane, and then someone spun. I think was the GTFU driver that spun.
I think it was Lando.
It was Lando,
spun.
yeah, and took out another GTFU fellow driver here on now.
Oh, unlucky again.
Unlucky again. So, but back to the
Deering
racing action now. Here you go, Kaza and Deering at the front. Dutchy in P3.
So
yeah, Langster was also involved in this one. He got caught a little bit unlucky. And cold tires, yeah, Shelty, you say it. This is tough to get heat into those tires.
It is.
Again.
So everybody needs to settle down, find the rhythm.
It's like this same picture as race number 1. Kaza into the lead, trying to build a gap.
But this time Deering is his running mate.
Yep.
His wingman, exactly.
You clearly said T1, not T4, exactly. Yeah, T1 looked quite clean, to be fair, but then T4 it went a little bit crazy and wild there.
And to be honest, that is a tricky turn on cold tires.
Yeah.
You can oversteer ever so slightly.
Even on tires with good temperature, if you touch the outside of the concrete there, it's so easy to spin. So a tricky corner, definitely. You're right, but let's cycle through the field and see the positions where we're at. So I think Langster now P8 on the hards, so at least he's using the hard tires and not the softs here, so not everything is lost for him. I think strategy will help him, but then we have Bees, Chelsea, Wacky and Lando again. The GTFU boys not having luck in the early stages here. Lando with a great qualifying in P6 on the mediums, so his race strategy is
going to be tough.
Definitely. So how long can Deering stay out of Dutchy here?
Yeah, I mean they're both on the hards. Of course, Dutchy will be attacking, and Deering will try to give Kaza as much space as possible to run away.
Oh, and Deering spun it!
No!
Yes.
Oh!
He lost the rear out of T1. He's back on track now, but lost 3 positions.
Do we have a replay?
No, I saw it. I had caught it on stream. Don't need a replay. I saw the rear stepping out too early on the throttle.
So now dirty tires and some damage.
Yeah, the damage will go away, I think, in the next 10 to 15 seconds here.
Yeah.
Usually.
But that, of course, is disaster for Team GTFU.
Yeah, again. So now damage is fixed. Thing should be able to go and has Flip-Flop as his protector behind. And we have Beardy and Langster behind those GTFU drivers. Shelty, looks like TC1 might have saved Deering here. Not too sure, but this looked like a typical power oversteer out of T1.
And Dutchy also with the moment, almost losing it through the sweep of doom.
He clipped that wall. Let's see if we can catch this. Yep.
Here he comes.
Yep, he on the grass. I think he avoided.
But caught well. I mean, that's the moment where you get your brown pants on.
Yeah.
And, just a little bit too itchy on the throttle could lead to more disaster, so well caught on Dutchy's part.
Still, ART strategy looking good. Dutchy, Zeno, Nick No One all on the hearts in P2, 3, and 4.
Yeah,
And now,
Flip and Deering now need to
Yeah.
work together to get back to the front.
Flip is on the mediums, yeah, Deering on the hearts. And we have Beardy, McBeard, and Langster both on the hearts as well behind Deering. Now will Deering try to slow them down? Probably.
Flip should have the advantage, but there's a lot of pressure being put on Deering from both ART guys.
And look at that, how twitchy the car is if you're behind another car getting onto the throttle here.
So, a lot of action happening.
Yeah, Langster and Beardy having a little miscommunication there probably. Heading into
fight,
yeah, not really happening, so they lost a little bit of time on Deering here. But we have a look at the front. Kaza 8.3 seconds clear on the mediums. I have a look at the lap times so far.
Kaza doing consistent. Now 34.0.
Yeah.
Dutchy now coming in on the hards, doing a 35.3. So yeah, roughly that second gap, a little bit more it seems.
Yeah, without doing any mistakes, I think Kaza should stay in the lead because they will all go onto the soft tires after the 10 minutes mark. I assume, or shortly after that. I'm not sure how long the soft tires actually last, but judging the wear on the hards and mediums doesn't look that dramatic.
No, looking good from Kaza's point of view on the mediums. Nobody's on the softs, and I think you probably could do half the race easily on the softs. So fuel, of course, also important issue. About a quarter.
Deering with another little moment there behind.
And that means Beardy McBeard will have a run.
You have the inside line here. Deering tucking behind. The slipstream, will he go for the move? No.
He needs to wait. Watch out for Langster as well.
But Beardy McBeard outbraked himself, went too deep into the corner, and now Langster is past.
Good luck.
So maybe smart play by Deering here.
Yeah, keeping the pressure on.
Yeah, and then this split second, you're too late, missing the braking point, going deep. And now,
of course,
no real damage, but just loses 1 second and 2 positions.
And dirty tires as well.
It is, you saw this.
When you come off the racing line, you will have a bit of dirty tires.
Be careful with those cars here on power. Holy.
It is really
great
sketchy.
save, by the way. Yeah, it is.
Absolutely.
It is definitely. So a little cycling through the field again. Wacky P10, Chelsea P11, and Lando is right behind Chelsea here. He is on the mediums and now caught up to Chelsea here. One more lap. Could they come in end of lap 6? This will be close with a 10-minute marker.
Yeah. But I think, looking at the times, definitely one more lap for Kaza.
Kaza at the 10 second.
Going through, maybe starting with Langster, it might be possible. Still 10 seconds away. But then we have Wacky, Chelsea, and Lando. They would be able to pit.
Yeah, we'll stay with Kaza now to see. It looks at Kaza definitely not able to head into the pits. For now it's nearly 30 seconds. Yep.
But Kaza's still improving on his time.
Yep. 33.8 now, yeah. So we're close to the 10-minute marker.
10 seconds out.
Pit stop. No one. First one could be Wacky. Wacky is into the barrier. So this might be the opportunity for him to head into the pits.
Pit lane open.
Lando is past Chelsea and everyone of the bottom three will now enter the pits.
And
Use
they
the
will go
softs for
on
the
the
rest
softs.
of the race.
Exactly.
So will Keza do the same here? Probably. He will do this. Was what a pit cut? I don't think so because the dotted line goes quite far to the track, so the solid line starts very late.
So quite a bit of fuel coming in to the cars.
Okay,
and let's see. So all of them are on the softs.
And Keza will hope that all the other drivers will also pit, so he won't be facing traffic. So yeah, a little drift there is again from Daci and Zeno, but they're both here running the hard, so I would assume they would head into the pits. Yep.
Keza now into the pits.
Zeno,
Daci as well.
Nick also sliding around the corner. Deering.
So now.
Oh yeah, same. So yep, this is perfect for Keza, so he won't face any traffic and he can just run away
all
with
of them coming in. No, I think one
flip-flop stayed out.
Yeah, flip-flop stayed out
on the mediums.
On the mediums.
Okay,
so maybe he's
briefly
going to be used as roadblock.
Yeah.
Maybe, you never know.
I mean it's yeah, but losing yourself 10 seconds. I don't know but yeah, maybe they do like the very big play for team. GTFU
desperate times call for desperate measures.
Yeah.
So everybody on the softs except Flip.
So Keza will get past Flip-Flop here, I think, after Chapel. Yeah, good run. Yeah, Flip-Flop going to the left-hand side and letting Keza pass. So now Keza back into the lead and having Flip-Flop behind him. So Flip-Flop could do probably one more lap, judging his fuel.
Yeah, could be. But will he? That is the question.
It's still 10 seconds and just slowing down for 10 seconds and not sure if he's really able to block Daci and Zeno in a fair way.
Let's see how Daci and Zeno are coming along. So Daci seems to have extended the gap to Zeno.
Problem here out of the final turn again. It's still hard to get the power down early.
Maybe it's
now going into the pits. So okay, fair play.
Maybe Nick No One is maybe Nick Noon. You never know.
Nick
just
Noon.
figured that. Yeah, it could be Noon. Could be Noon.
Yeah.
So apologies to Nick if we slaughtered your nickname.
But
maybe somebody in chat knows.
Or Nick Nooney. Who knows?
Or Nick Nooney. Oh, that's getting interesting. So, Keza, purple, 261.
Yep, increasing the gap here. But yeah, as expected, everyone now is running the soft tires to the end. So Flip-Flop stayed ahead of Langster for now. And is behind Bees. Bees also with a good comeback.
Bees, absolutely. A great drive from Bees. And Deering now settling in P5.
Now Langster now past Flip-Flop. Heading into Chapel. Around the outside, Flip-Flop stays behind, trying to keep up with... again, sketchy on the exit.
A nice move from Langster. Now let's see if Flip-Flop can keep in distance and to be able to attack.
A little late probably, no?
So, fastest lap for Keza. Let's see if Daci can counter. Nope, not yet. 2/10 off.
Yeah, so halfway mark.
Zeno now has the fastest lap by 0.05 of a second.
Yeah.
So
we will
quick.
see those lap times improve probably in the next 2 laps or so, even
That
more.
is to be expected, yes.
Okay, now flip-flop on the edge of losing the slipstream to Langster. Yeah, he's still within, but Langster had a good final sector here. And Langster trying to catch up to Bees here. Definitely. What's happening at the front? It's Kaza 11.1 seconds, so nice gap here for Kaza.
Yeah, but he will try to regain that fastest lap.
We'll see he's coming. Yep. Two
Tenths purple.
purple. No. Nice run through the sweeper of doom.
Like that pronunciation of doom.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Get that voice real deep for the sweeper of doom.
As deep as it gets, yeah. But now coming around the final. Is it a corner? Is it a turn? I don't know. Is it a kink just in those cars?
So 32.2, new fastest lap.
Moving that lap time.
Let's see if
Dutchy here.
Dutchy or Zeno can counter.
33.
34. And now Zeno.
Nope.
So he probably
Nick.
lost that time going through the sweeper.
Could be. Also Deering now on the softs with his personal best, 34.1.
So maybe catching up a little bit to Nick. 3/10 in the last lap.
4 seconds, yeah.
So he
13
might be
minutes left.
still have some ambitions to get to P4. And of course anything can happen with almost half the race still to go.
Yeah.
And looking at the tires, it will be interesting at the end how twitchy the cars will actually be with no fuel and worn tires.
Yeah, looks like the front right tire is the one to look after.
Yeah.
So rears, okay, but still the rears are still twitchy, as you could tell here. So Beast just lost 8, 9, 10th to Langster, and again having trouble getting the power down out of these corners. Langster now 0.6, 0.5, really catching. Now Beast.
Has a 33.4. So being consistent.
Every time these cars are doing like left, right, left. It's like, oh. It's always.
Dutchy personal improvement, 33.3. And Zeno.
Beast was very slow through the sweeper here. Oh, now.
Zeno
probably
had
with a good run.
Another little issue, doing a 35.5. So he's lost contact to his fellow Dutchman. And Nick and Deering are catching up to him. So maybe the hunt for a podium for Team GTFU for P3 is still on. Interesting.
Yeah. Might be, the Deering. He is putting some consistent fast lap times. Yeah, finding his groove probably. And
he almost had the fastest lap. He did a 33.3, just 2 hours.
That was just my chat overlay just hiding this lap time 33.3 Deering. Yeah, that's a really fast time. And I mean, more than 6 seconds to the podium to catch Zeno.
Yeah, but Zeno might be lacking consistency in this car.
Word of the day, interesting. Yep.
All right, hashtag interesting. Let's keep it that way with word of the day. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, if you're in the mood and are old enough to drink, let's make the drinking game interesting.
Oh, and Deering seems to have had a mishap, damage. Probably a sweeper.
Yeah, just saw him leaving the final turn. And front aero damage there a little bit. So the hunt for the podium probably ended right there.
I wouldn't be too sure about that. We still got 10 minutes to go, and the tires are starting to show some more wear.
Yep, they do. Definitely. And we saw how easy it is to make a mistake here.
So I'll stick to
Oh, also
interesting.
Zeno, you.
Play Dutchy
Interesting.
purple through sector 1.
Okay, we'll ride with him now. Yeah, the gap to Kaza is about the same now. It was 11 seconds, now 10.8, so...
And also look at that consistency. 33.4, 33.
4, yeah. Run. And we are... Also,
Let's see
the sun
if he stays
starts
purple.
to settle. Whoa, 0.25.
Alright, so he's really like,
Oh no, and he ran deep, and he spun it, he
and
got damaged, and that's how easy you can be the
exactly
hero.
pushing a bit too hard.
Going from here to, oh no, and Zeno crashed into
Drama.
Drama.
And Nick.
Zeno has damage as well.
Everybody.
Nick also.
No. Look at that. That was not what they planned for.
Dodgy with
this
front
and that will put Deering
rear arrow damage. And here we go, Deering
right into play.
He's
Let's
5
see if he
seconds
can take
behind.
advantage. No, but he should be catching up now. He should have.
He has no damage.
The better run. Looking at the top
yeah,
speeds.
it is. All of so Zeno's damage is fixed now. Team tactics, I don't think so. This was a planned.
Well, this was just bad luck.
Bad luck
and
here.
of course, for those used to playing GT Sport, where you just ghosted when you spun, that is not the case anymore. You actually need to drive around the others.
Yeah, there's a little bit of ghosting involved, but it's not that exposed as it was on GT Sport. Definitely so. You see, Deering 4 seconds now behind. Dutchy's damage also fixed, and yeah, this late drama here.
So, well, maybe not too late for Team GTFU.
And it's still not over. Yeah, so they have to go through the sweeper of doom a few more times.
And knowing myself, once you have had a moment like that, every time you go through that corner again, you always will constantly think about it.
Yeah, and maybe you lift, go slower,
exactly.
And then
you definitely need to approach that corner from different perspective.
Yeah. So yeah, it's definitely Deering can see Dutchy there in the distance.
4 seconds.
He has a target now, definitely.
Looking at the.
Yeah, I think Arden, that's correct. So it could have been worse. They still are in their positions 2, 3, and 4.
So position swap.
Again, yeah. Nick clearly saw that the Dutchy is really fast around here, and without that mistake, he would have been on for the fastest lap. But also, Kaza improved the fastest lap in the meantime.
Just saw it.
0.
Look at that. Will we see a 32? We have seen it in practice.
Dutchy is purple again, so I think he's
Here we go again.
Here we go again.
Here we go again. So that little bit of anger in there as well.
Big balls of steel or whatever you would call it. So like, I don't care. Did something happen? Last lap? I don't care. Push.
Well, that separates the men from the boys, doesn't it?
A wiggle there from Zeno. Definitely, but I mean those 5 points for the fastest laps there.
And here we go again with this
time.
He
survived. Really close to the edge.
Kaza in the meantime has the 32.
32.9, yeah. So Dutchy was a little bit up on this time, but could be close. Could be a low 33 here. Probably he had a little wiggle.
Zeno with the 33.1. Here comes Dutchy. Nope.
33.2, yeah. Zeno 33.1, yeah. So Zeno now, I think he found his groove. But 21 seconds behind Kaza after the incident with Dutchy and Nick. So Kaza could take it a bit more relaxed now, but I think the hunt for the fastest lap is still on, and it's not safe here. We see Zeno, Dutchy also very quick around here.
So Zeno now purple through sector 1.
And what's the gap from Deering? 2.5 seconds to Nick, so P4 might be within reach for Deering, unless we see another incident here. I will stay with Kaza now. Just missed the sector split time, unfortunately.
I'll let you know how Zeno's doing. So Zeno's still purple through sector 2. 0.07 of a second.
Oh. Kaza not improving here.
So let's see if Zeno can catch.
On the concrete, that little wiggle. I mean, if it just does one more wiggle to the right, and there's a big barrier of death, sticking out.
So no, barely missing his personal best, but Dutchy with a 32.9. Wow.
9:00. So again, Dutchy grabbing the fastest lap from Kaza, like in race 1. So can Kaza respond? Yeah. He clearly saw that now, that the fastest lap is gone, and he will be like, nah, I'm not having it.
15 thousandths of a second is barely nothing, but still more than enough in this case.
It is, and
So let's see what Kaza can do.
This could also happen that Kaza is now overdriving the car, pushing too much, and probably the tires. I'm not sure if they will.
Yeah, tires will come to play.
We have like 35%-ish worn. Not sure how the car feels, but this looked like a smooth exit out of the final turn for Kaza, but he was 0.3 down, so don't think he will improve on this one.
But definitely 2 more laps after completing this one till the end of the race.
Yep. And we'll jump to Deering here. The gap is still 2.5 seconds to Nick. Oh, Nick a little bit on the grass here, dropped 0.2. And here we go again. Nice camera shots here. Just as the sun is coming
sun is setting. Beautiful landscape.
So
personal best for Zeno.
Just have a quick look at the other positions. So Beardy P6, Langston P7. Langston got past Bees here, now increased the gap to Bees, who is ahead of Flip Flop and Lando. Chelsea is close to Lando here.
And Wacky rounding out the field.
Wacky in P12, So we see any improvements on lap times? Yeah, Zeno now.
Zeno purple.
1.5.
Good fun.
Good run here. So the battle for the fastest lap is still raging on. For now, Team ART holds the fastest lap.
So this lap will probably be not be it for Kaza. He's 0.2 down on his personal best. But for Zeno, wants to have those bragging rights.
0.2 purple.
Let's see if he can go through the sweeper of doom.
Safe sweeper. Not touching the grass on the outside. Nice run. A little oversteer. And looks like
Dutchy also
had doing a good job on tire management here as well.
So here it comes, new fastest lap, and indeed a 32.7. Amazing.
Also Dutchy
improving,
improved.
32.8.
8. So Kaza, he's purple now. Sector 1.
In his last lap.
This is the final lap. Yeah.
So he will win, but will he also get the fastest lap? So interesting stuff happening. I'm also checking Zeno and Play Dutchy. You can stay on Kaza.
Yeah.
So Zeno not purple. Dutchy also not purple. So
smooth run from Kaza here. Just arrived at the second sector split. He's a little bit behind.
But I did see him improve through the last sector. Will he go all out through the turn?
Yeah,
he made it stick. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
Don't think he lost any
No,
time there.
that actually looked pretty quick.
Yeah,
So
also,
interesting too.
great. It looked like a perfect run out of the final turn.
Oh,
So
amazing stuff happening here.
the wind direction, no, wind won't be helping him here on the straight.
So, congrats to Kaza, but will it be enough for
No,
the fast lap? No.
ART will keep the fastest lap here, but Kaza with the win, the victory.
Awesome race.
P2.
Really awesome
Zeno
race.
are finishing P2.
Dutchy P3 rounding out the podium.
Dutchy P3, exactly. Nick stayed ahead of Deering 9 seconds of Deering with another mistake here, but it didn't matter in the end. He wasn't close enough to challenge Nick for P4. So again, Deering 360 over the line. Beardy P6, Langster finishing P7.
P7 is
Bees coming
P8.
home, P8. And Flip Flop and Lando close. P9 and
P9,
P10.
P10. Yeah. And Wacky and Chelsea battling it
Wacky
out for
on the funnel.
P12.
Wacky lost it.
So I don't know who was in front going into NASCAR,
Yep.
but it looked like they tried to make it work or put two cars in the same position. But it will be Chelsea in
And
P11
Wacky.
and Wacky in P12. So that rounds out today's boat races. Amazing stuff. I think you guys learned a lot as well.
Yep.
For your race, according
What to expect? So we definitely
Yeah.
saw the Lexus is difficult to drive. If you're really pushing it early on the power, it's tricky to drive this car. But yeah, we saw an amazing close qualifying, and then Kaza with the easy win in the end after the little drama between Dutchy, Zeno, and Nick. But still, they kept their positions in the end.
Yes.
So not too bad. And again, ART snagging the fastest lap of Kaza
Yeah.
there, who was holding it. But yeah,
No, really.
impressive driving from those guys here. It is so. All right, so where we are during P5, GTFU, then Beardy and Langster for ART and Bees, P8 for GTFU, and Flip and Lando, Chelsea and Wacky in P12. I think ART should have this.
Yeah, I
Match day
can
in their
announce
backs.
the provisional final score is ART 150 points and Team GTFU 94 points. So
Congratulations.
thank you, Arden. It was a pleasure having you guys, and it's always nice to hear that you are enjoying our lovely voices.
Yep.
That gives us a good feeling, and we love doing this.
Should we try and invite Kaza and Langster to our little
we can try.
commentators booth?
I'll try to add them. Let me just see if I can just find them real quick. So Kaza, I haven't added you. So you might be quicker because you already have Kaza in your friends list. And I'll try to get Langster in here. So I have Langster.
I have Kaza.
Perfect. Let's add them. Let's see if they'll join. Okay, I can add Langster because of his privacy settings. So we'll have to make...
I have him as a friend. So.
All right, perfect. So I can add him. Let's see if they're in the mood to talk. There's Langster.
If they want to talk.
So,
If I must, yeah.
good evening, Mr.
Good evening.
Langster.
How are you
Good
doing?
evening. Congratulations on the
Doing good.
victory.
Yeah, great racing there.
Great racing today. Yeah.
Yeah, same about the
Impressive stuff.
manufacturer's lag. Yeah, the lag caused by the manufacturers is a bit of an issue, but we all had a good race.
Yeah,
It's-
no, that's good to hear. And there was some carnage at the beginning, but
Yeah, we see that.
Yeah. Good evening, Keza. Welcome
Keza.
to the interview this evening. Well done to you.
congrats to your win in race number 2. So, how was it on track, guys? I mean, we noticed some lag, but was it difficult to place the other cars throughout the races, or was it manageable on your end?
Yeah, a lot of our guys are struggling with the lag to begin with, but you sort of learn the lag spikes and where it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do.
I think it was fairly similar on our end as well.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's just down part because of the manufacturers being on this evening.
it's part of the lobbies, unfortunately,
Yeah.
current state. But yeah, I think everyone could enter in the end, could have a race. So this was good to see, and an amazing pace from you at the front. Wow, this was
Yeah,
very
Keza, you really
impressive stuff.
put the hammer down throughout
he
the
did.
second race. That was amazing
Yeah.
just to see you go off. But the
What was it
fastest lap
like? Yeah, the fastest lap in race 2.
Yeah, our boy Dutchy was all over that. He was like, I'm not having this, I'm going out to get it.
I could see him sort of getting closer and closer. So I was like, oh, they're gonna get it. They're gonna get it. I can see it.
He was on you about 5 laps from the end. He was about a few seconds behind you, and then he clipped that barrier on the last S-bend before the last corner.
We
no.
saw it. You were maybe pushing a bit too much on the exit.
Yeah, and then he took Zeno out as well, I think.
Oh yeah. And Nick as well. a big,
I mean,
big pile up.
Uh,
that is a tricky combination with the Group 2 Lexus and the track.
So we all enjoyed that.
Did you adjust your strategies during the races, or did you go as planned?
No, I went as planned. I worked it out during the week for the boys. The only thing that was difficult was to run the hards on the Red Bull, so we decided not to because of the temperatures. Trying to keep the temperatures up on the hard tyres was
Yeah.
just too hard when we practiced, so we had to go medium soft with the Red Bull.
Okay,
Fair enough.
but
Yeah.
it looked still very twitchy on the Lexus there as well.
Yeah, it was. It wasn't too bad, the hard tyres on the Lexus. It's unless you went out on the marbles or caught any of the gravel, you were in a bit of trouble. But it wasn't too bad.
I actually found it. I find it harder trying to keep that Lexus going in a straight line on the hards than I did the Red Bull.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd
but
say temperature-wise, it made sense
You-
to go the way.
and
the
you-
boys went.
and you have to use the hards at some
Yes.
point.
Of course, yeah.
So and
Yeah.
what's the lesser evil there? Probably, yeah. But interesting that you are speaking of tire temperature. So you're using the unofficial apps to monitor those tire temperatures, I
Yeah,
guess.
sure. And not only that as well, you get the on the actual HUD on the game as well. You get the blue.
Yeah,
around the
but
outside of a tyre
it is
as well.
tough. It is tough to spot it sometimes to
Yeah.
see, like,
Yeah.
if it's that interesting. Yeah,
Yeah, I noticed it during practice, but the use of the unofficial apps is quite good with the tyre temperatures.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, and it definitely has an effect nowadays. So coming
for
out
sure.
of the pits or so, it's really hard. And
definitely.
Yeah.
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 But the data's there in game to be abused, so it's good to make
absolutely.
use of these products.
Sure. I mean, if you have the chance, you definitely should go for it.
yeah,
And you get a better sense of understanding. You learn more quicker. I
course,
think how the
yeah.
cars react. And particularly with the distinction between these two cars that we were running today, you could actually see the difference. You know, just getting used to Lexus and how it handles it compared to the Red Bull. So that
Yeah,
was
for
also
sure.
something very good to see today, particularly being on the same track.
Yeah. Did it cross your mind that you would do alternative strats for your drivers? I saw it in the first one and the second one as well. I'm speaking to you, Langster, that you're usually running the same strategy for all drivers. This is quite interesting to see.
A lot of drivers. We were on completely different drivers tonight, apart from Dutchy.
Yeah.
So it was just to give everyone a go, really, for tonight, just to even the teams out. But strategy-wise, I think we were set early exactly what we were going to do.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, and that, of course, worked to perfection in race 1, and
totally.
Despite all the carnage at the beginning of race 2, you actually won both races.
Yeah.
So the second one was a bit closer.
Yep,
I definitely had a flashback there from race 1 where CLR was driving against ART and on Mount Panorama, so ART was starting on the slower compounds and we were running on the faster compounds, and then we couldn't just keep up on the second half of the race. So it looks like this is a very good strategy to be fair. Yeah.
For the Lexus, you had to start on the harder of the compounds because of the soft tyres were going to last. Yeah. Obviously, the longer strategy. So. Yes, get rid of the medium, a bit like Kaza did. Obviously, he used the hards in the first race, and we were like, right, he's going to go medium soft in the second race.
Yeah, he was gone then. Yeah, this was clear.
Great race.
Interestingly enough, I was debating whether to go hards or mediums on that first race.
Yeah, because we felt that you could have won the first race if you would have gone for the mediums.
Yeah, well. Yeah, I did as well a little bit, but I was gambling on a little bit. I didn't know how far Dutchy was back, so I was hoping I could squeeze in that gap. Yeah. Then obviously I spotted once I came out of the pit, I saw Dutchy was quite close behind him.
Yeah, really.
I knew then it was going to be a P3.
Yeah, I mean, before you need at least 2 laps to get temperatures in those hard tires, and then third lap he already had caught up, so that was definitely going to be some big challenge to keep him behind you. But you managed to hold your own on those hards for a while, so that was also well done. Awesome racing all around, and unfortunately some of the GTFU boys decided to mix it up.
Sabotage themselves there on both races.
Oh, we just tried to avoid everything. We just see it happening and we were like, oh, just avoid it, just keep out of the way.
Yeah, Langster, you were involved in this
in the second one
incident.
Yeah,
in race
I think
2,
it was it Lando or
I think Lando was the one who lost it.
Yeah, and then I was trying to avoid the outside, and then Lando just went out to the right, and then he just come straight across in front of me, and I was like, it is what it is. I'll just.
Yeah, and it's so tight coming out of that corner to just react, and if somebody spun and is in the middle of the road, well then you basically just have to take it the best way possible.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm not. It's no one's fault at the end of the day. It's a bit of fun for me. So I'm not gonna start kicking off at anyone for an incident like that.
No, that's good to hear. And as long as everybody's having fun, that's the main reason we're doing this. So.
Yeah. Again, good display there, driving really rapid lap times there. Also, the other teams were telling the same, were like, really, really fast. What you showed us there. So
yeah,
interesting.
Very.
A lap time that wasn't quite fast enough, though, was it?
Which one?
My one.
No. Zeno got you on the second to last lap.
Yes.
Yeah. I think you set your lap time too early because then boys had a target to go for.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also race 1 where Dutchy snagged that fastest lap from you, Kaza.
He did again.
Yeah.
But you have bragging rights for both pole positions.
Both poles, yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I was hoping to have pole for that second race, but I just completely messed up my qualifying.
Yeah. But definitely Kaza in for the vote of the driver of the day for this round.
For sure. Definitely. I'll be announcing them at some point tomorrow, maybe on Monday, depending on our server restructure. We're going to get through that because I want, of course, all the CLR guys to be able to vote alongside every CTC driver. So I have already some drivers in mind for both matches.
Very good.
And the announcements will be coming in as soon as they're ready.
Yep.
Yeah. Big thank you again to both of you and your team. Say hi to the guys. It was a really awesome race, or 2 awesome races, I should say. I really enjoyed commentating on that.
Good,
and,
good.
Looking forward to the next ones.
Yeah, well, thank you very much for having us again.
Oh, anytime. Pleasure. I'm glad you're enjoying this.
So yeah, we're gonna stop the broadcast here. So thanks for watching, and see you around next time.
Thank you, everybody.
More action.
Take care.
Bye bye.
And we're off.